Well lads, how you all doing and welcome back to another Boosh video. And listen, hold on, before everyone starts panicking, before anybody starts thinking like, oh my god, he's back, he's returned, everyone gets too excited and we have to call in some ambulances, for some heart attacks from the absolute excitement of me returning. I'm only returning for about this video and then I'm not going to upload for like another 2 weeks, so but I'll get to that in a wee sec. I kind of want to address, like kind of where I was, what I was doing, and like why I haven't been uploading. This is the same thing for like literally all the channels, as well as Twitch. I wasn't even live streaming or nothing like that. But I mean, life just kind of got in the way for the past while. You see, I finally had a decision on what I was going to do for like the rest of college. If I was going to continue, like if I was going to like just leave this year, go and do stuff like that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce this is me, graduated. Listen, get out the party poppers. Thank Jesus. Thank God. This is me done. It was a jarring, like, 3 years of college, but at least that's out of the way now. Now, obviously, I didn't just kind of leave college thinking, oh, I'm just gonna be fucking going straight into panic mode, thinking, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get a job? Straight into all the stress kind of thing. But that's kind of where I've kind of been. I've done something a wee bit smart. Well, I think it's a wee bit smart. But I've kind of got like a wee production started now. Like I've started a wee business making stuff for somebody, and I got some decent clients so far. Obviously, there's like some people helping me along the way. There's a couple other people who are like doing like other stuff. But basically, the type of business that I've decided to do is a sort of like media and design production business, and it's kind of, aimed at content creators and businesses like locally and or just like, in other counties or other towns, whatever the fuck, really. But basically, I just I'm doing a lot of businesses for like a couple towns at the moment, like kind of some shops and stuff. Like I got some decent enough names in there, but that's besides the point. We're still kind of growing that, but it's a I'm still obviously working on my other job as well, whilst also doing this, as well as kind of, starting this wee business. But, at least it's a start for now. But if I could go on for hours upon hours about my business, and I could go on hours upon hours about how interested I am and all this kind of stuff. But we're not here to listen to me babble on about my ideas and my stupid ideas for this business. We're on about where I was. Well, what happened? What happened to the Bosch Meister? What happened to the Bushman? Like, everybody's been wondering. It's been the main topic on Twitter for a while, But, another couple things as well. Obviously, college projects, right? That was kind of one of the main reasons I wasn't. I've just got really, really busy trying to do that. But I also was in, like, the hospital, but that was only for, like, a day. I was fine. And then, I wasn't, I'm fine now, myself. But, you see, the little friends downstairs, the wee Newton's cradles downstairs, they kind of intertwine with each other, and that was not a good idea, or not even a good idea, just not good in general, if I say so. But, see, I thought they got tangled together, but, the doctors, after about 5 different men handling my precious balls, they concluded that it wasn't in fact twisted, which I was kind of fucking relieved by, but they were like, just a little bit, you're just a little bit infected and it's affecting your balls. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, so that was fun. Yeah. But that's kind of like what I was doing. I think just kind of like to sum it up where I was just kind of doing like college projects and just kind of stuff like that. And a lot of procrastination was obviously setting in, while doing it, because there's a lot of projects I'm doing I hated for the life of me. But that's kind of also the problem. I played far too much Fortnite. Like I desperately sat amount of Fortnite recently. Like I'm not proud of it. I am not proud of it, but Jesus, it was fairly helped me get through this. Helped me get through a lot of the work, but listen, that's besides the point. Basically now what's gonna happen from here on out, because I was kind of sitting down whenever I did have like a little bit of time, whenever I wasn't either working or playing Fortnite or some random bullshit. I was sitting down and I was thinking to myself, and I was kind of, whenever you sit down and you have a look at everything from the bigger picture, and you're kind of like, this is ass. This is different. But this is the thing, right? I've been saying the same shit for the past, I'd say, year or two, right? Where I have this moment and I sit down and I look at everything and think, oh, this is shit, I'm going to change this, right? But this is the thing, I keep doing it and it's really, really, really annoying, right? And I had another moment there where I had that thought again. I was looking at my newer videos thinking, Jesus goddamn Christ, this is shit. And then trying to think of like a different way to do it, right? But this time I actually did fully sit down on my own ass and think of as to how and what I'm gonna do to, you know, get my videos better, right? And this is where kind of like the job that I wanted to, you know, the kind of business on the side was gonna kind of play a part. Because you see, I want people to watch my videos on like the main channel, whether that's the gaming channel. Heck, like the production, like I have a production channel where I upload like college projects and works from clients and stuff. But that's kind of thing. I want people to watch my videos and I want them to feel as if they actually gained something from that video, right? Whether that's the feeling of like sort of excitement from watching a certain part, you know, entertainment, you know, finding it funny as fuck, you know, scared. I don't give a shit, scared, or I don't, whatever kind of goddamn emotion you're feeling. But that's kind of the feeling I want people to get whenever they're watching my videos. And I don't want them to just kind of have like, I don't want the video to just be a big fat waste of time, you know, watching them throughout. And I kind of think that's where I was kind of going wrong, and I kind of was thinking to myself, you know, oh, I'll just make this video and then make this video. But like, I've kind of sat down, I've come up with better ideas now to put out something that'll make you actually look at it and want to watch it. Something interesting, you know, instead of just kind of being slopping pushed out. So I kind of sat down and I made this, or not even made this, I was looking into it, you know, a lot about like storytelling, storyboarding, all that type of bullshit. And I found this sort of thing, and they even mentioned this to us in college, because I'm doing like film in college. Well, this is me graduating now from doing film in college. But like, this is the thing I've been learning in like college. It's like the 3-act story plot, and this is what I want to start using in like my videos, where it's kind of like, it's not obviously staged, but you know, it's more, you know, structured. This is kind of going to help with structure. There's obviously like the start, and then there is like, there's obviously like the start, like the inciting of like what's happening, like what am I doing, explanation. Then there's going to be the sort of grind, you know, sort of the second phase. The third phase then is going to be kind of, you know, the climax of the whole thing. You know, like, oh my god, this is what happened. Oh my god, it's so sick. The fourth thing is kind of like, you know, whatever's coming to the end of the video. It's kind of like something, you know, like either something went wrong or some shit. But then the very final thing is going to be the conclusion to the whole thing. And I was sitting down, right, and I was looking, like, I have a bunch of new ideas, right? A bunch of new ideas that I sat down and I was thinking of that I could do. A lot of them are real life, but this is where like the production sort of comes into place. You see, because I can, by using the production that I have, you know, with a couple friends, a couple team, you know, with cameras and equipment, because like if we get funding from like stuff like, you know, stuff like that in real life, even through YouTube and stuff like that, the power of social media, you know, all that kind of crack. Basically, if we bring in money, all right, we bring in a wee bit of cash, a wee bit of money. Obviously, most of the stuff I'm going to put back into the whole YouTube channel, and I want to up the quality as much as I can. So, at least if I up the quality or I up the, you know, just general production of the videos, you guys can get even more entertainment. I know, I'm telling you, you're being spoiled to death. Now, the only channel that I think will still kind of keep the similar enough editing or similar enough structure of videos that I was doing on my main channel now would be like bosherbosh live, but that's, you know, that's explanatory. That's all Twitch related stuff. They'll just eat anything they can really, you know, whatever they see, they'll just consume, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, they're too busy watching live streams all the time. So I guess that's there for them. But basically, with the conclusion of this, it's kind of been like, I've just been busy with college, started a business, I'm basically just overall thinking of video ideas. By the time you're watching this, or you know, maybe before, I don't know, whenever this comes out, I'm now away to America, so I'll make sure to send loads and loads of videos of me shooting assault rifles, eating burgers, you know, the usual kind of crack. Watching my investment in NVIDIA and the S&P 500 absolutely rupture. That's actually another thing I'm actually going to close this video out with. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Yeah, wasn't a good week for the past, well, not even a good week, the past 2 fucking weeks. Like, I'm telling you, the money just disappeared. It just disappeared. But that's for a different video, men and women, children, or you. You know who you are. Yeah, so until next time, could be 2-3 weeks. I don't know. Just text or just fucking comments or some bullshit. I'll probably oh my god. I'll be probably active on Discord. I don't know what happened there, but I'll probably be active in Discord on the on the Discord server itself. So I'll leave that down below as well. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.